Okay, it should have a counter on it. Okay, there we go. Hey, what's up everybody? Sean, Crusty Kustoms Garage here. Haven't done a car video in a while, so I figured I would, you know, do one, I guess. Yeah, first, disclaimer, I am not a mechanic. I don't claim to be a mechanic. I am not a mechanic, not a mechanic. So this is a first for me, and that is, we're working on the Rambler here. My Rambler has, this is the exhaust manifold we're gonna put on today. The one that's on there is badly cracked in a few different places. So I've been soaking the bolts in this little doodad here. This is Croil. If you're watching this, you probably know what this is. It is a penetrating oil that is totally awesome. So that's been marinating every few days. I've been spritzing her for about, what, 3 weeks? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Heather's on the camera today. She just waved, yeah. She doesn't talk until it's completely inappropriate, and then she makes inappropriate comments, which is perfect for this channel because we don't give a shit. So what we're gonna use today is a little flame wrench, I like to call it. I already have some Croil on there for weeks. It's a little chilly in here, so I got some sticky gloves, little headlamp. Yeah, camera lady likes that.
Yeah, thanks.
Of course, the manifold is gonna be put on. All this stuff is 9/16 hardware, so I've got 9/16 wrench, couple sockets, couple extensions, long socket, long ratchet, short ratchet, you know, pretty standard crap. So, I'm gonna show you now what the damage is. Come on around. Just watch your step though. You know, I'll stay in the shot because, you know, she's professional. Okay, so if you wanna just, right in here, you can see where all this crap is. This is like JB Weld, watch touch, and there's a battery terminal right there.
Yeah,
yep.
Fine.
So I have tried patching this like 3 or 4 times. I'll go about 3 miles and then she'll just blow that out, and then the exhaust just starts exploding out of there again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna loosen, there's 6 bolts along the top here that hold it in, and then down here, there's the flange where it mounts to the exhaust. And there's 2 bolts there. I've had these out before, these shouldn't be too bad. Never had these top ones out, and I'm pretty sure they haven't been out since like the 60s. So I am gonna get started on that, and she's gonna stand there and just like she does in the kitchen, do absolutely nothing.
Wow.
So,
can I say that?
yeah, you can say asshole. We're allowed. We're not a monetized channel. Can you bring the camera up just a touch? There you go. Yeah, you don't get good help. Wow.
How's that?
Hey everybody. Anywho, what I'm gonna have her do, because she's in the way right now, is come around this way. Watch her step there. Wow, thank you. Just back it off. Back it up. Nobody wants to see this up close. So just watch yourself there. I'm gonna get started on these bolts, which means first, we're gonna flame on. Hopefully, this is a flammable, I think this is flammable.
Flamer. Mm-hmm. Probably.
Let's see, under pressure, harmful, fatal, irritant. Vapors harmful. You would think it would say flammable as the first thing, and you know what? It doesn't say a word. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw caution to the wind, put a little flame on this. If the whole engine bursts into flame, you guys will see it as well. And then her and I are just gonna run like hell.
Yes.
I kind of want a fire extinguisher.
There's one right behind you. On the wall.
Nice.
There you go.
All right, let's see. Wow, and it's in the green. Oh,
Hey.
We're in good shape here. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and just, yeah, this, yep, mm-hmm. Yep, all right, so here we go. No fire.
Okay.
We're in good shape. I'm just gonna heat this for a few seconds. Nothing crazy. Of course, this will all be sped up. You guys aren't gonna wanna listen to my BS for the next hour anyway.
I don't even want to listen to your BS for the next hour.
Thank you.
Nothing
Peanut
better
gallery
than doing
comments.
this,
Not appreciated. Okay, so let's see how this one comes out. So first, oh wow, look at that. Are you seeing this on camera? That whole exhaust manifold is just broken all the way around. Wow, this is much worse than I thought it was. Sorry, I'm just gonna, there we go. All right, all right, now we're good. Damn. Well, you know, that'll be easier, it'll make it easier to access the bolt that's just on the other side of this, because there won't be anything in the way, because all this is just gonna come right off. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, that's coming right off. I am very impressed. Ooh.
What?
Nothing. I didn't hear anything. All right. So if you guys are new to the channel, you know, I know there's some new people that have joined. Thank you helping me in my quest to get 100 subscribers. Look at that.
Let's see.
At that, you can see that's where it mates up to the block, and then she just cracked. She gave up. You can see that's where all my attempted repairs were. Yeah, that's top notch. I'll just set that there. And I did not want this stud to come out really. It came out nicely and it's clean, which means I can put it back when we put the new manifold back on. But I really kind of wanted that nut to come off. So, sorry, she's dirty. I'm dirty too, but that's another video. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna try to get some light. I can't see the number 2 bolt, so I'm just gonna mount up here. This is fancy. Oh yeah, there she is. We'll probably have to use a wrench on this after we heat it up. Just a little bit of heat, nothing crazy. He's been soaking for weeks. So I can just get a little heat. You can see the nuts going just a bit. So I think that's enough. I'm going to give the camera back to you. And this time we'll probably have to wrench. Yeah, we'll have to use a wrench here. Nope. Okay, good.
Please don't break. Please don't break.
It slipped.
Oh, damn.
It's slipping on the nut here. That is not good news for us. These are supposed to be 9/16, and that just slipped right off. So we'll be right back with another solution. All right, so you guys have been maybe what, a millisecond between? It's been how long? 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
So what happened here? Number 2, I don't know how well you can see that, but oh, you can see a little bit of the meat there. That nut stripped. So I had to take the old nut pinchers, vice grips. Shout out to Vice Grip Garage, by the way. Love your channel, Derek. And I was able to get this off. And really good news, all of the other bolts, thanks to these guys, if you have some old rusty bolts that you just need to get off, yeah, yep, the wife approves of that statement. So if you have some nuts you need to bust off, coil, spray a little bit of your coil lube on your nuts. You know, do that for, you know, every couple days for 2, 3, 5 weeks if you're like me. You just got to continually lube your nuts. Then you can go in, put a little bit of fire on them. I was able to pop off all of them. They all came right out of there. I was literally...
How many nuts do you have?
I mean, I bust a lot of nuts.
Were there like 6 in there?
Yeah, there's 6, and then the 2 for the exhaust manifold, and then countless other nuts in the past.
Wow.
So, yeah, anyway, car subject. We went, come on in here. I was able to get all these off, and let me turn on my headlamp here. So, all right. So you can see where the wrench is here. This is the number 3 bolt. That is the last one, and it is already loose. So, we're on our way to finishing. Well, at least taking this manifold off. So I'm just going to take this off. It's finger tight here. We wanted to spare you all the, you know, watching Sean play with his nuts. We didn't think anybody wanted to see that. So that one is off now. Just stay right down there. Here comes the money shot.
Again, that's what he said.
I'm hoping I already loosened this pipe. There she is. She is free. Now, let me just say that again. Now I might be able to get the exhaust manifold off. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, if you want to come right over here, you'll see that this is the fill tube for the oil. And there, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that is a bolt. Uh-oh. This is very strong, and this is what's keeping this in place. So I just need to take this off. Then, we should be able to get that off.
That sounds simple enough. What could go wrong?
Yeah, well, if it breaks off, I really don't care at this point, because that's not my problem, okay? So I don't care. No, I do. I love this car. I can't wait to cruise it. This manifold has been a nuisance basically since the day we got the car, and that's not the right socket, you know, because we're professionals. That's too small. Need a 1/2 incher. Where's the 1/2 incher? I should ask my wife that. She knows exactly where the 1/2 incher is.
I said nothing.
So, all right, let's see here. Bingo, boingo. Oh, that's tight. Oh, that just fucking, oops, sorry, that was a swear word. That actually just popped right around it, didn't loosen it, didn't do anything. So, yeah, the last bolt, if any of you who work on cars know, that last bolt always, I'm gonna censor that. Maybe I'll put a blur or a little happy symbol over this.
There you go.
But that's what that bolt just did to me. So I'll be right back. That bolt will be off. We'll take the manifold off. Peace. Okay, we're back. Well, let me shut this viewer blinder off. Oh, wait, nope, and there we go. So we had that issue with that bolt. Oh, I'll turn the... So we had an issue with this bolt, the oil filler tube. I was able to, it was a 1/2 inch bolt. I was able to get a 12 millimeter bolt or millimeter socket on there. And there she is. We might even be able to reuse that baby right there. All right, so now we'll do what I wanted to do. This is gonna feel great. I'm gonna go ahead, move the filler tube out of the way. I'm just gonna set that aside. And what the hell else is, there's something else holding it on. What is that? Oh, there's a, if you can look down in here, over around where my finger is, there is a lock washer stuck that I have to pop off. Probably can't see it on camera, but I took the bolt off of here, and there's a lock washer, and that is what is holding up the entire process. All right, so I need to go grab a screwdriver and give that a couple tings with a hammer. We'll be right back in 1/2 millisecond. Oh, and yeah, I just like keeping you guys blind, I guess. So I was able to get the washer off, and if you want to scoot on down there, I think once I move that, oh yes, so you can see we have a missing piece, which was this. Funny thing about this manifold, well, you know, don't really, who cares? That's part of it. Is if you look here on the other end, are you getting that?
I think so. What am I looking at?
This,
Right
see where the finger is?
Yes.
Wow, okay, professional. So it's welded all the way around in the same place that the number 1 in whatever the hell, you know, part of the manifold is. So,
Here's
all
the new
right,
one.
there's the new one. What we have to do now is get these 2 bolts off, which, yeah, based on what has been happening so far, is going to be absolutely horrible. So let's just see what happens. Oh,
All right.
oh, okay. All right, I like it. 1. Everybody just, before I do this, just kind of, just say positive words, and because, yeah, this would be, you know, yeah. Oh,
think that feels good,
That
huh?
feels nice when you bust a nut like that.
Those are disgusting.
Ooh, yeah, sorry. I don't know if I'll put a little like censorship beep on that or what, but I have gas. Oh, those of you who know me, you know, it's acceptable, honestly. All right, so we need to clean off. Need to get this donut off of here. Boy, that's a doozy. She just can't play nice. So I'm gonna clean this donut off of here. Okay, I'm not gonna bore you with that either, because nobody wants to see that, and ain't nobody got time for that, especially me. I'm gonna get this off here. I'm gonna scooch her up in there. Start bolting her back in. Yeah, so we'll come back when I'm at that point. So, see you in a minute. Okay, so we got the old manifold off. You wanna?
Yep.
Kind of pan down there.
Oh, yeah.
Expert photography.
Set up.
So, yep, and so that's off. We got everything off of it that we needed. Yeah, I mean, we had a couple of hiccups so far, but I cleaned up the faces on the manifold as best I could. Cleaned up the block a little bit. There is no gasket for the exhaust manifold on a 65 Rambler, which is what this is. It's just manifold straight onto the block. And if you got leaks, tough shit, I guess. I guess AMC, that's why they're still in business. So anyway, I'm gonna put this on if you wanna. Again, as I said, not a mechanic. Blatantly obvious. It's nice to see that manifold. Well, I was out of the shot, but you know, terrible, terrible, terrible. So, looked like on the front of the camera there's a little viewfinder thing, and it looked like I was like over here. So anyway, I'm back in, either way. So it looks like we're running out of batteries too. So yeah, I'm just gonna get these bolts in there. Again, not much for you to see. Gonna get them all in, I'm gonna get our exhaust all buttoned up, and hopefully feed a little fire and see how she sounds without a leak for the first time in 2 years. So we'll be right back, kids. Bye. All right, everybody, so we've skipped ahead a little bit here. The car is out of the shop. Obviously, we're getting ready to take her home for the first time this year, and things couldn't have really gone much better. We had a couple hiccups, but you know, a couple little stuck bolts, little things like that. But I did find a big vacuum leak that I never knew was there. I fixed that, and she's running great. So I think that about wraps up this episode. So yeah, here. I want to thank you guys for stopping by Crusty Kustoms Garage. We'll see you next time. Peace.